good, Ambiguity? Happy Friday. I hope you all had a great week and looking forward to the weekend. My birthday is on Monday, so I'm super stoked about that. Just short shift on Saturday, regular shift on Sunday, and then I actually have my birthday off, which is pretty cool because my birthday usually lands on Memorial Day weekend, so being that I work in retail, it's hard to actually guarantee if I'm going to have my actual birthday off. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. Quick update with me, I'm about 2 months post-op from my Hysto, and my 7 years on T is coming up in July, so I'm stoked to kind of be celebrating this. I guess not any specific milestone, but it's important to me, so I'm excited to be this far along in my journey so far. This week's topic is being trans in an academic or work setting. I wasn't out as transgender in high school. I came out as gay, I think the summer between 10th and 11th grade, something like that. But it wasn't really a big thing. Most of my friends were like, yeah, we know, whatever, and just kind of like went on with our daily high school lives. I didn't go to college right after high school. I started working right away and have been working ever since, mostly 2 or 3 jobs at a time for the last 5 years to save up for top surgery. Since I've had top surgery now, I go to the community college here and I work full-time. So with my experience with community college, I had been to like maybe 2 classes my senior year of high school, so I was already enrolled in the college as my previous name, and I've since had my name and gender changed. So I didn't want to start off the fall semester last semester with that being incorrect. So I went beforehand, brought my court documents to the actual school, and the person working the counter or whatever basically had no idea what to do. So they got their supervisor, and she was like, oh, you need to go to the district office because we don't deal with that kind of stuff here. Really, like, snarky and, like, just bad attitude about it. And I was like, well, what else do I need? Because from my understanding, this is all the paperwork that I need. And she was like, I don't know. I don't deal with those things. You have to go to the district office. So I emailed the lady at the district office and was like, look, I'm trying to get this started or taken care of before the semester is started, and they're telling me they can't take care of it. What do I need to do? And she's like, oh, you just need to fax me your court document and an updated copy of your license, which obviously I had, and then that she would change it. So that lady at the district office was really nice. All I did was fax her the paperwork, and it was changed by the next week when school started, because I didn't want to be starting my classes going by the wrong name and having to correct the teacher and all that jazz. So that was my experience with going through school. Alright, so being trans in a work setting, like so, I didn't really have too many issues when I first came out as trans on the job. I had just moved to Riverside, probably 3 months on T when I got a new job. So most of the people there already assumed that I was a boy because they weren't very LGBT aware. So they either just thought I was a lesbian or already thought I was a boy. The ones who did think I was a lesbian were more of the younger group who were open to that, so I was able to be like, oh no, actually I'm transgender, I just started hormones, blah blah blah. I did have a job before I started hormones, but I had already changed, going by Lex and whatnot, and they were very supportive of that. I had been there for like 3 years. We were a small store, so it was kind of like family, so it wasn't that big of an adjustment. My current job, there never really has been any issues with being trans. There's another trans guy that works here, so they kind of already knew what it was, and I didn't have to explain too much to them. But since my leave of absence from my Hysto, I've actually gotten a lot of hostility, I guess you would say, from my boss, and I am just really drained and feeling overwhelmed by it. Sorry, there's a lot of construction going on at my store right now. So anyway, yeah, I definitely feel like I've been, I guess, picked on since I returned from my medical leave, and I'm not really sure what I should do about it. So I'm kind of going through the HR steps on like telling them that I feel like I'm in a hostile work environment, and hopefully it doesn't turn out too negative, but we'll see what happens there. So um, all I can say in that aspect is like you really just need to stand up for yourself. There's nothing worth you feeling down on yourself because somebody else is being negative towards you, and that's really what's happening here. Almost on a daily basis, I kind of dread coming to work if certain people are working. I definitely love my job. I love the location. I like dealing with customers. I'm in a retail surf shop, so I deal with a lot of tourists and all that kind of stuff because I'm down in a touristy part of San Diego. I've had other experiences where I've had coworkers be really negative to me, like I'd be carrying a flat of tomatoes or something when I worked at a grocery store, and the lady would literally shut the door in my face instead of holding it open for me. So I brought that up with my manager. We had to sit down with her, basically told the lady, look, you don't need to like him, but you don't need to be rude to him either. And that was my main thing. I was like, I'm not trying to be your friend, but I deserve respect just as much as you deserve respect, and that's the bottom line. Also, I wanted to add a link below. The Transgender Law Center can really help you, guide you, whatever kind of assistance you may need in your situation if you're unsure if you have legal rights. I know some states aren't as trans friendly with employment and stuff like that, so just really make sure that you know your rights. And even if it's not a trans related issue, like people can't be making hostile work environments and stuff like that for you, so please don't let yourself get bullied around. Find someone that will help you stand up for yourself if you can't do it yourself. I hope you all have a great week. Topic suggestions below. Follow us on Tumblr. I hope you all have a great week. See ya.